Shadow puppets. And you can try this in your seat if you wish. Shadow puppets. I'm a donkey and you make me hee-haw. I'm a camel, you never gave spit. I'm a bedridden grandpapa, reciting a shit list, asking the cosmos for my teeth. I'm a quacking bunny, a purring greyhound nodding at nothing in particular, as if nothingness were my master and could feed me. Then gazing above at a nail hole I must pretend is a bird and wholeheartedly desire. Now I'm a pigeon flying up the rough illuminated wall till I disappear into the ether, your knuckle cracks, throat clears. Driven to self-regard and melodrama, I'm a fetus curling into myself, and my cartilage tiara falls off. No one gasps. I'm a bait shrimp snug on a hook, a toaster oven, a wastewater treatment plant thousands depend on. Oh, and the love child, if forced to mate, of such zygotes were possible, of a star-nosed mole and a pot-bellied pig. I'm shadow that coughs, spirit with stubborn sores, but whose are your hands? Turn away from the wall and just look at them. I'm spittoon, you're spittoon, dirty rawhide moth. Light another candle and bray. Exodus. Where is the temple of temples? The one made of coral and silent music? At the navel of the universe, where you are least hidden? Bats roost in the dark corners but drop no guano. Dust motes in the light are the only idol. A Buddha to be of an unknown species, without eyelids, kneels at the empty altar, burning incense from her world, shivering because she's about to enter the stream, and there's just no turning back. Speak to me not in words, but star charts. To reach your temple before the great cataclysm, where do I point my starship? Light as gossamer, with solar sails, no thrusters. When? Right ascension, declination, set course on my mark. My family, the living and the dead, blood and chosen. Matches, potted marigolds, I'll bring them all. Devotion, a long voyage, a honey. Surrender, a standstill, a split-second death, asunder, nova, warping, tear, torn, transwarp, gift, I stammer, stutter, you're near? You could build a shrine in my ear. Judgment. At first, Judge, I thought you an angel descended from heaven, what with your horses and attack dogs, creamy skin, ginger goatee. You didn't exactly glow, but you smelled like wheat, then cucumber, then water. When you appeared with your beasts in the air of my cell, I was already ashamed, my mind dry heaving from what I'd done the night before, what I hadn't, the way I let that trick do whatever he wanted to me on his rented tenderloin futon. This shall not be a record of my indiscretions, we both already know them. My curtain rods fell. The 3/4 moon outside was the bell of a jellyfish. You blew a horn in my ear. It was time. My bed was replaced with a rack. This is it, you whispered. I'm separating you, then the world into 2 flocks. You tied down my ankles, wrists, spun the crank like the man who once pressed me a cold glass of sugarcane juice. You tore me into folds. South of Jacksonville, my hometown, Jacksonville, Florida. There are many Jacksonvilles, but there's only one at 30 degrees north in the Sunshine State, and it's big. South of Jacksonville, 4 shrimp boats on the horizon. Receding squall, clear winter sea. The rinsed air beginning to smell of wood smoke. Coquina, fig whelk, crushed fighting conchs. The sand dollar's center is etched with lacy feathers. Walking the desolate copper, I hear his voice again, unmistakable, undivided. The low noon sun's on my back, blue sea glass in my pocket. The inlet where starfish arms flicker and curl, I'll follow him there. And this is the final poem. Okay, good. This makes me nervous. Northwest Passage. Northwest Passage, of course, that was the sort of the shortcut to the Indies that the early explorers were looking for, and so I'm kind of exploring this idea of shortcuts of versus kind of the long way, the patient, difficult road to killing or loving. Sometimes the same. Northwest Passage. No ships in this poem, none. No destroyer, one ice-free summer, passing through the North Pole. No mention of blackbirds, thousands of them, falling from the Arkansas sky. No password-protected dungeon where love could flourish. Nothing. Nothing about plums, infection, awakening. No oceanside barn I owned for 3 days. No child waddling after me on the muddy trail and giggling I so wanted to adopt. His hair never glittered, glinted. No apocalypse. No moon loitering above the horizon, and therefore huge, golden. No return to golden apples. No forest where laurels bend to listen to imperfectly modulated songs, and my loneliness turns into a live oak and sighs. No bearded man, and no bearded ladies. Nobody home, love is not ineffable. No lusty surges, and not unbridled. No bird of paradise plumes, nowhere stockpiles of ginger, sandalwood paste, no shortcut to you. Home, gold on Spice Islands, no you. No,